Hey everybody, it's Sam-Hunny here, bringing you into Minecraft for some modded survival. And I decided this time it'd be really cool to do Minecraft because there's all sorts of things you can do with mods, and I actually found some really cool ones that I think work together really well. If you can tell by my skin that maybe it's Zelda related, it actually is Zelda related. There's a really cool mod in this list that I made for you. I have the Tree Capitator mod backpacks. That's it's not quite ready for this version, so there might be some problems with it. It said back up your save whenever. I also have BiblioCraft, which is really cool with all the furniture and stuff you can use with it. Dragon mounts, so that I can find dragon eggs in chests and in dungeons and stuff. Natural Minecraft dungeons, because there are other dungeons in these mods. There's a flower tea mod, which is kind of cute. It kind of lets you make tea, and the tea kind of works like potions. There's the more swords mod, which gives me a variety in weaponry I can use. There's more nature, which adds like birds and lizards and whales and stingrays and all kinds of animals that make cool sounds and just kind of hang out. I also have not enough items for recipes, mostly for BiblioCraft. OpenEye, which reports like crashes and stuff. It's not a big deal. OptiFine, everybody should know what OptiFine is. Village Taverns only really adds new villager types and buildings into villages. So you have to find a village first, and it doesn't really adjust the village spawn rate. And then, not last but not least, we have the Zelda Sword Skills mod, which is actually really cool. It's pretty big. It's pretty awesome. And what it does is it adds skills that you can get as drops off of mobs, and then you can learn about them, and then you can learn new ways to fight. There's also all kinds of stuff that it adds with it. There are natural spawning dungeons around the world. There's natural spawning secret rooms underground that you can only get into with bombs that come in with the pack, and there's a ton of stuff within it that you can really do. There's also a really cool thing, if I can find them. There are pots that will spawn around the world. Here's some you can see right here. You just right click those and you pick them up, and then you can throw them on the ground. They'll drop things like hearts to refill your bar, and emeralds so you can trade with villagers. They'll drop arrows. They'll drop potions. They will. Where did the potions go? Jip me a potion. There it is. What else? I think it'll drop bombs sometimes. Oh, there's an emerald. So it's kind of these things are all over the place. They're not really that often in this biome. I'm not really sure why. I think because there's so much grass. And I just got an arrow. Oh, and a deku net, which you can use with slingshots. There's slingshots. There's God, what else? There's the rods, like the ice rod, the wind rod, the fire rod. There's a special bow. There's the master sword. There's a true master sword, which you have to go through a lot to actually get. Oh man, there's really a lot of stuff in the mod itself. It's pretty cool. So right now we have to start like we would in any other Minecraft. We have to get wood. We have to get tree capitator. I think I need a axe for tree capitator to work first. So let's get some wood. And I know there's lots of like Minecraft series and stuff, and even if they have like different mod sets, I mean, they can still offer a variety of experiences. For this series, I kind of had an idea of where I wanted to go with it because I got a little pig friend. Where's the cave I was gonna live in? Oh crap! I just started and I already lost my house. Here it is. All right. So we gotta get wood and stuff. Crafting bench. Back to the basics. Let's get some sticks. Pickaxe. There are temples and stuff that will spawn around the world in different biomes, and the ones that spawn in different biomes kind of do different things. Like there's one that spawns underwater. It has certain drops, and the way to get into those is you have to find keys for that dungeon in the specific biome, which is kind of frustrating. So to get into the water biome, you would have to get into a secret room in a water biome, find a locked chest, because there are locked and unlocked chests, and then from there you can probably get into there. And to get into locked chests, you need to find keys. You can find keys in normal chests. Also, I'm not gonna make this my permanent house spot, because it's really cool that I spawned in this biome, because as far as I know it's a really uncommon biome, but I really need to find a village, because in the Zelda mod, villages, you have the ability to you have the ability to rename villagers to different thingies. Basically NPCs from other Zelda games. Like, for one, I know you can name a villager Happy Mask Salesman, and they'll turn into a Happy Mask Salesman. You can rent masks from them, which will do different stuff for you. I think one of them makes you invisible to mobs. I think one of them makes you or makes mobs scared of you. I don't know, there's really a lot of stuff you can do with them. There's also Gorons, which spawn in villages, I think in the deserts and in mountains. You can see something over there flapping its little jerk face self around. Those are Keats. Those are a mob that spawn with the Zelda mod, and they'll like inflict status effects. They'll slow you. They'll, I think, maybe poison you. They're total asshats. I hate them. So I'll just go ahead and pull up a little so that they don't come get me. It might be a little dark. I'll make a little bit of doorway here, at least until I can find my way out. So I got food. I got this potion in case I need it. I really want to get some coal right now. Let's keep going. I really don't like those things. I was testing before, and they're total assholes. I hate them. Other mobs. There are Gorons. There's the Keats. There's Octoroks, I think is how it's pronounced. The little squid guys that shoot rocks at you. There's two kinds of them. There's one that shoots normal rocks. I think it's like a blue or purple one. And then there's like a pink one, and it shoots bombs at you, and it's just total ass. They're such jerks, and they spawn in the water temples. I'm trying to think of any others. Any other mobs? I don't think there are. But with BiblioCraft, there are these books. When I get the chance to make them, I'm gonna save a bunch of information about each mod into the book so that I can just look it up in here. Because right now, this was the only thing I allowed myself to have before starting. I try to start as fresh as possible. So I'm just gonna keep. I've never had this much problem trying to find coal before. It's so dark. I thought I'd have torches by now, but apparently not. Apparently this mod does not want me to have torches, so. I said earlier, I had a plan for where I want to go with this. I want to go around and do everything I can, and... Did you hear a skeleton? Yeah, I did. I need a new peck. My plan for the end of this, I wasn't sure where to end it off at, because I wanted to have like an end point. I'm gonna cover this up in case the creeper comes in. I wanted to have a kind of endpoint so that the series doesn't just go on infinity. It has like a nice little wrap up, and I was thinking what might be a good thing is to hell lagging a little bit, and I don't know why. I know why. It's probably because of the rain. Well, I was gonna get the Master Sword, and that was kind of I was get the Ultra Master Sword because it's a really convoluted process to get it. You have to get the Master Sword, which you get from I think getting a Tempered Sword. I don't remember what the order is. You have to get the Master Sword, and then you have to get the Tempered Sword. And then when you get the Tempered Sword, you have to go swing it in all 3 fires of the goddesses. The Fire of Din, Fire, and the other one. The Golden Sword is different from the Minecraft Golden Sword. But oh. This here is a secret room. It is made out of special blocks. Well, that's different. It's made out of special blocks that you can't break with your pick. What the hell is that? I have no idea what this is. I don't think I can mine it. I can't seem to mine it. I'll just dig this out so I know it's here. But, there's actually like a little sound effect that the mod does when you find stuff like this. It'll do the normal kind of Zelda you found cool shit sound. What is this? I've never seen that before. That is so weird. Alright, well, I guess I'm not going in that direction. It's not like there's a skeleton in there. I don't think that's a temple. It doesn't look like the right kind of door. But yeah, getting the Master Sword isn't really the end of the mod because there's a lot of stuff you have to do to get the true Master Sword, and it's pretty awesome. You can one-shot almost anything. And I didn't think getting the true Master Sword was kind of the last of, like, when you get the true Master Sword, what do you want to do with it? You want to go fight the final boss, but after you fight all the dungeons, there's not really a final boss. There's a couple new mods with this, but there's no, like, Ganondorf or anything. Hey, what's this? Ah, cool! Finally! So what I thought would be kind of cool is that, I get geared up, I get the true Master Sword, and I was thinking of either building my own or commissioning someone basically to build a big Zelda kind of fortress that I'd have to have all kinds of potions and be really prepped for and go through with my true Master Sword, and at the end fight the Wither. So, I mean, that's an idea. Now I can go make the torches. It's still pretty laggy. I wonder if I turn this off it'll... Yeah, that helped a little. Alright. Now I have light. I can see. Let's go see this weird block. That's so weird. Alright, whatever. But... I'm not really sure what to do now. I just need to find stuff. I have torches, so I have coal. I can make a furnace, but I need iron. So even though I got this whole mod pack in, that doesn't mean I'm really out of the water yet in terms of Minecraft normal need to do stuff. Work on my new pick. I want to find this cavern, maybe find some iron, get some better tools, and get prepared basically. Where is it? Where is that skeleton? It's above me. Basically get ready to go on a journey. to go find a village, because a village would be very important for me. Alright. Alright. A village would be very important for me to find, to be able to access all those other NPCs. Basically, it's pretty big in here. Damn. Alright, get myself some iron. Oh, crap. Alright. Alright. So, pots can spawn downstairs too. Not downstairs. Underground. You either need to pick them up with your hand, or you need to break them with a sword. Some more iron. And I'm just kind of listening for that zombie, making sure he's not getting too close to me. 'Cause I'm kind of screwed. Really want a pickaxe to list for this. So on my to-do list, find a village. Crap. I already found a cavern. Jeez, I can basically go anywhere I want. This is a pretty good location to spawn in, actually. Let's get up here. Let's go back towards the house. Or the little hole, I guess. Light this up. So that nothing spawns in here. That was weird. This lightning hit? I don't know. Please tell me there's nothing in here. Okay, thank goodness. Light it up. Light it up. Light it up. Oh crap. Just pretend like there's nothing there. Alright. Make a furnace. Yes, achievement unlocked. Yes, silly piter. Alright. Wait for that. Crap. Alright, well, I'll be right back.